and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I do make plus size fashion videos every single week, so if that is of interest to you, be sure to click subscribe before you go. And if you have been here with me for a while, you know I typically upload those fashion videos once a week. It's usually every Saturday, and this week I am bringing you a bonus video. So still fashion related. This one is about handbags. So this is a topic that, I could chat about handbags for hours. I don't know about you guys, but I love a good bag, a good accessory, a good shoe. With plus sizing and handbags, there can be some challenges at times. There can be some questions about, is this going to look right on my frame? Is this going to be something that is going to hit me in the right place? And so, you know, to buy a bag when you are plus size, and particularly an expensive bag, sometimes you have to put a little more thought in and do a little more investigating, a little more homework to see if it's going to be the right investment for you. But the main thing that I'm here to do is share 2 handbags that were sent to me by the brand Teddy Blake. Now, full disclosure, they were sent to me for free. I did not pay for them. I am here to review them for you. And if you've been watching me for a while, I would hope you know by now that I'm going to be honest with you. I take my role in what I do very seriously as far as recommending things to you that you would spend your hard-earned money on. I am doing everything in this video with that in mind, and I want to be very transparent about disclosing that these were sent to me at no cost. The Teddy Blake brand was completely new to me. I had not heard of them. I did the natural thing when they reached out to me and went over to their socials, looked at their Instagram. So what I will say is that in terms of the brand and what they kind of pride themselves on, what they're all about is essentially bringing you luxury goods, the same thing that you would find at like a designer fashion house, bringing you those things at a lower price point, and doing that by not selling in a department store, being like direct to consumer essentially. And they have on their website, and all of their verbiage, all the language on the website says that they're using real Italian leather. Everything's handcrafted, that the quality is essentially the same as, you know, buying a designer bag, just at a lower price point. Let me be clear. It is still an expensive price point for someone like me. I do not consider $500, $600, $700, $800 on a bag to be cheap. That's a lot of money to me. So if you're anything like me, you know, if you're going to spend that kind of money, there's certain things you're going to want to get for that price point, if you're willing to spend that at all. Some people are, and some people aren't. So I'm going to show you the bags. We're going to talk about them. And you can see if you feel like this is something you would want to make an investment in. I'm going to show you the box. They do ship in like a regular box, but then within the regular box are these very fancy boxes. So it's like black and white. I've already taken the bags out, but there's like all this inside. So everything, everything is sent very nicely packaged. The bags are well wrapped. I appreciate good packaging. I think if you're going to buy something expensive, half of the experience is just kind of, you know, presentation and the vibe and all that good stuff. So I appreciate things like this. But a fancy box is not a reason I'm going to buy a purse that costs a lot of money. You're going to have to do more than send it to me in a fancy box for me to spend, you know, upwards of, you know, $500 to $1,000 on a bag, right? So they do also come to, I want to show you, because some people, you know, it's very important. Obviously, you get dust bags. So, and these are nice too, very soft. They will absolutely protect your bag. So if that is important to you, do know that they come with dust bags. So the first bag that I have to show you is called the Giorgio. And upon first glance, if you know anything about handbags, designer handbags, you might think that this looks very similar to another type of designer handbag, and you would be correct. Definitely the same vibe. And I will tell you, like, this is a gorgeous bag. This is beautiful. This color is really pretty. Everything about it feels nice. It's just, it is stunning. And it is obviously meant to look like a handbag that would cost about, you know, upwards of $20,000, depending. I mean, for real, like I've looked. So, you know, that's not in my budget. But this bag, at the time that I'm filming this, it is over $500. So you can see it has their logo right there. And then I'm gonna block myself here to show you, but the bag itself, this opening is fancy but tricky, let me say. So you have to twist this little gold bar. So you twist them, and then these little straps come like this, and then it opens like this. It's a multi-layered approach to opening a bag. And then once you do open the bag, it is very spacious and roomy inside. You can see it's got a pocket, it's got the zipper there. So beautiful, lots of room inside. However, if you are like me and you have children, this might not be the bag that you're taking out as your mom bag, you know, because it's kind of hard to get in and out of. This is the bag that I'm carrying like to a nice dinner, to an event, basically any place where my children don't need me. That's where I'm carrying this bag. It does have a strap that you can take on and off. This is long enough to go over me as long as I adjust it here. But what I will say is that because of these top handles, wearing it crossbody just doesn't look super great, because I can't really think of a very diplomatic way to say this, y'all, but it's just pressing into your boob and it's just not cute, you know? So you can definitely wear this on your wrist, but if you're a plus size, sister, it's not going in the crook of your arm. It's just not. That's about as far as I can get it on my arm. That being said, if you're spending over $500 on a bag, that's the kind of thing you want to know before you decide to make a commitment to that price point. I'm not here to judge how anybody is spending their money or not spending their money on bags. But this style, this shape, like this is a forever kind of bag. So in that sense, if you want to invest $500 instead of $20,000, you can see like, okay, that might make a lot more sense for you. Or you might be someone who says, I'm not paying $500 and I will go find a similar shape somewhere else from a brand that's even less expensive. That's fine too. Honestly, my goal here is not to persuade anyone to spend certain amounts of money or not spend certain amounts of money on bags. It's really to tell you, here's the pros, here's the cons. Only you can decide what makes sense for you. All right, so the next bag that I have to show you is called the Sophia, and it is a classic shape. This is like, you know, shoulder or crossbody bag, and it has leather detailing right here. This kind of feels like a suede. You know, it's got their logo, and then it has the chain strap. So this can be worn as a crossbody, or you can pull it up and you can make it a little bit shorter to wear on your shoulder, or you can go all the way down and just wear it on your shoulder that way too. So there's a few different ways you can wear it, and I find that this actually does work for me as a crossbody bag. And I will say this is a tricky size of bag because, and I don't mean just in their brand, I mean period. If you're buying a bag and you're plus size, you know, you want something that is not going to be so tiny that it feels like it gets lost. You don't want something so big that it's like having this like cumbersome thing, you know, kind of right there. So this, I will say, is a pretty happy medium in terms of size. And this black on black, I mean, this is super classic. Again, when it comes to bags that you're making an investment in, I feel like for me, I'm going to choose something that is going to stand the test of time, hopefully, something that's going to be classic and can go with lots of things in my wardrobe. So this is nice in that I feel like a little black bag like this is never really going to go out of style. At the time I'm filming, this is a little over $300. The inside is lined in this beautiful red, so that's a detail that I think is really cool. And the inside is fully lined with like real leather. Another detail is this really nice snap closure, so that is just super great quality. And having that little pop of red, I don't know, it just makes it feel very luxe, very expensive. And the overall feel of this bag, again, just like with the other one, it's so nice. Like, I'm not here to tell you that these bags don't feel wonderful. Obviously, if something's being crafted out of Italian leather, it should feel wonderful. You know, I'm not gonna be, I'm never going to be comfortable being like $300 and $500 for bags is nothing, because to me, that's not nothing. So if you are in the market for a special occasion type of bag, something that you can wear crossbody that's maybe a little more elevated, just something to go, you know, out. I mean, this obviously is an easy choice for that. Like, this is the kind of bag that you can dress up or dress down, and it's just going to be really beautiful. I think that this is classic. Again, just like the other one, these are things you can have in your closet for a really long time, and they're going to go with everything, and they're not going to go out of style. With a crossbody bag, I try to verify that the strap drop is at least 23 inches. Somewhere between 23 and 24 is kind of where I like to land in terms of the strap drop on a crossbody. I will say too, that can be tricky sometimes to find. Sometimes brands won't have it on there. Sometimes you may go to one website and it'll say that the crossbody strap drop is this number, and then you go to another website that has the same bag and they say the strap drop is something totally different. So when in doubt, if you're going to invest in a bag, my advice is, if you cannot try it on in person, email customer service for whatever company that is and just say, hey, what is the strap drop on this purse? Because if it is, you know, a 20-inch strap drop and you're me and you're, you know, 5'7" and you're plus size, it's not going to work. So look for anywhere from 23 to 24 inches on your strap drop. And if you can't find it, contact customer service and have somebody give it to you, or go try the bag on in person. I just think that that's really important. I will have measurements for these bags down in the description box so you can see what the exact measurements are. Because again, like for example, I would not necessarily have expected that I could not get this bag all the way up my arm. That was kind of a surprise to me. So measurements like that, even though it may seem kind of like being nitpicky, it's really not, because this is something that you're spending your money on and you want it to fit the way that you want it to fit, no matter what size you are. I mean, I hope you guys enjoyed chatting about all things handbags. You know, I love accessories. They make the outfit for sure. If you're not following me on Instagram, be sure that you head over there, because right now with holiday season, I'm sharing all kinds of new finds, sharing things that I love, gift ideas. So there's lots going on over on Instagram. I'd love for you to follow me there. And I hope you enjoyed having a bonus video this week. So I am looking forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye.